And while we know we have great educators here in our area, and this afternoon we have one of them who recently won a national award. TPS Superintendent Dr. Romules Durant is with us here so we can learn a little bit more. Thanks for being here today.
No, I appreciate you bringing me on.
Yeah, you know, we were just talking about the kids at school and all their Halloween costumes today and the preschoolers over there. You guys get to pass out candy. It's just fun, huh?
Yeah, you know, it's a day of excitement for them. They get to dress up in their costumes and obviously go out and get candy and fill their bags up and then turn around and come home tonight and do the same. So we're excited for them, and it's just something that they enjoy once a year.
So, you know, it's those little things, you know, that add up to a really great educational experience for students. Obviously, the education is the most important component, though. Tell us about this award that you recently received.
You know what? This is a national award. There's a Council of Great City Schools, which has been around since the 60s or 1956. And so these are a council of all the large urban school districts in the country. So there's 78 large urban school districts, whether you're talking about New York, Chicago, LA,
like the
Florida,
real big ones.
All the large urban school districts. And so what this award was in honor of the Educator of the Year, pretty much the Superintendent of the Year out of the urban sectors. And so they were very moved and impressed because in the city of Toledo, we are an innovative cutting edge of educational technology, as well as providing of how we go about our magnet schools and other things. And these are the things that they're asking for us to be able to provide in other states. And it's starting right here in the city of Toledo.
Wow, yeah. So kind of setting that framework for other districts and big ones too we're talking about. So really big deal. And we do talk a lot about that career tech that you all are really focused on. And come Monday, the folks will see what students at Bowser are doing in their med tech program. But I mean, this is setting kids up for their futures.
And you know what, it just really set out a life expectation in that sense of really giving the kids a good sense of responsibility, but more importantly, allowing them to be the LeBron James of what they do. You know, at the end of the day, everyone's not going to be great on the basketball court, but they are great in a hospital, great in a classroom, great in an engineering field. And what we want to do is be able to identify and promote their greatness and align them to a pathway, whether it's in a Big Six career tech program or within one of our magnet high schools.
Yeah, lots of opportunities there, and to get kids, you know, set up. Maybe they decide, this isn't what I want to do, but get that figured out, you know, before they go to college, spend a lot of money, you know, change their minds and change course. So were you surprised when you found out you received this award?
Well, yeah, you know, obviously when they call your name off, and you have to understand that when you're thinking you're sitting next to Baltimore City,
right,
Denver, Newark, New Jersey, Jackson, Mississippi, and then there's Toledo. You know, one of the things is that it's a blessing and honor to be able to receive such distinction, because what is called is considered an urban educator's greatest prestigious award. But it's not a reflection of me, but it's more importantly a reflection of our district, our board support, but more importantly the partnership in the community. And at the end of the day, this is a reflection of Toledo being put on a national map and being identified that we are one of the innovators and thinkers in this country. And so when you talk about federal dollars and state dollars, you can begin to see Toledo being recognized more just due to the advancement that we've had in education.
Well, yeah, big deal. And it wasn't just you, there's another teacher in the district. So it's kind of like, whoa, you guys took home too.
Yeah, Miss Mona Hayani, she is a history teacher over at Toledo Early College. And so she received the Queen Smith, which was the Teacher of the Year out of the urban sectors. And so this is the first time in the history of the Council of Great City Schools since 1956 that any district has achieved both awards within the same year. So we're just honored to be able to represent Toledo, to be blessed to be able to provide this opportunity and receive such distinction, but more importantly, truly put Toledo out there where now people, when they saw our board members, oh, you're from Toledo. Yeah, Toledo, you guys are doing great things. And those are the things that we want to be able to have that people can be proud about and being TPS proud, but more importantly, Toledo proud.
So you're going to get a lot of phone calls from superintendents across the country, aren't you? Hey, how did you do that? Or what, you know, how are you implementing this? You know, things like that.
Well, you know, and with members in Washington, D.C., if they can have it their way, they're trying to send me to these places. And I said, you know what, I got my hands full here in Toledo.
Work to do
right,
here. Yeah.
Yes. And, you know, and so what we have done is allow districts to come and shadow. So we have brought several different school systems across the country that came in. We have brought the Ohio Department of Education in, which after after they left, they told me to copyright everything we've done. And then we now have national figures and others who are doing the same tour to see these innovative schools as well as career opportunities that we've launched within this district.
Wow, wow. Yeah. So with this award, you got some money too, but it's not for you.
Right, right.
What was it, $10,000, I think,
That's correct.
To be used in scholarships for students.
That's correct. And so as part of being honored in such distinction, that there's an ability to pay it forward to youth within the school system. So you're given $10,000, and so right now I'm deciding on how I want to break that up. Yeah. Do I want to just do one $10,000 gift, break it up into $10,000, or break it up into $2,000? But at the end of the day, it's kind of a gift to keep giving. And so being able to achieve such attainment, being a product of TPS, and to be in the position I am, and then ultimately be able to provide scholarship to another student that one day might be the superintendent of Toledo Public Schools.
You never know.
Never know.
I have to imagine that's going to be a real hard decision for you to figure out which student or students are going to get that scholarship, because I'm sure there are a lot of really great kids.
You know, we have a lot of great kids, and it's always, that's one of the highlights of my days. And I tell people as the superintendent that if you find yourself sitting in offices, you're not really reaching those that you need to reach. And so I make it a huge part of my day to be in the buildings, seeing the kids, and I mean, they really bring a joy to your life. And so I've always enjoyed interacting, and so it's going to be a tough decision, but at the end of the day, the best ones are going to get it.
Yes, yes. Well, good luck to you in making those decisions, but congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks for being here today.